What's happening, y'all? Reggie B coming at you once again. And in this video, with it being the month of June, so some of you may know, some of you may not know, but let you in on what's happening in the month of June. And that is we are recognizing men's health in general. But along with the month of June being men's health month, it is also men's mental health awareness month as well for the month of June. So with that, I'm having a series of podcast episodes and a series of YouTube videos where we will focus on men's health and specifically men's mental health awareness. So on this video, I want to speak with you. I want to talk to you about the mindset in general. Now, before I go any further with this talk, with this discussion, I would like to put out a disclaimer. Now, before we go any further, I want to let you know that I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I don't work in the medical industry. I don't work in the medical field. I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. My purpose of speaking to you about this topic, whether it be men's health in general or mental health awareness, my goal is to share with you some information based on what I've heard from others. I've been very fortunate to have conversations with people and they've shared with me some valuable information, whether it be doctors, whether it be people in general. So the information that I'm sharing with you is based on that, along with some research that I have done. And the main thing is, I just want to encourage you all to put yourself in the best position possible when it comes to health and wellness. Once again, with that being said, whatever I share with you is not a guarantee that you will. But the information I'm sharing with you is something I feel like it's something for you to consider, something for you to think about. Maybe it will help you, maybe not, but who knows? But the main thing is, I just want to encourage you all to be in a better place in regards to your health and wellness, however you do so as you go forward in your journey. So I wanted to put that disclaimer out before I go any further. Now, back to talking about the mindset. And I definitely want to give a shout out to Jen and Simbaza, who are the host and the co-host of the Woke by Accident podcast. I had the honor and the pleasure of being a guest on one of their shows where we spoke on mental health, we spoke on mindset, personal development, and all that good stuff. I would encourage you to check out their podcast, check out all the episodes. It is truly a dope podcast. Most definitely. Check out all the shows, check out all the guests, especially yours truly. Check us out. So I bring that up because one of the things I covered on their podcast was mindset. And I shared with the audience and I shared with Jim and Simbaza my personal definition of mindset. And that definition is it is how much control you have of your mentality, your mental, or the lack of control that you have of it. That is my personal definition of mindset. And I bring this up because I think the mindset is one of the keys to mental health. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. Basically, being in the best place possible when it comes to our mental health, because I'm just going to put it out there. There are so many things going on out there in regards to our mental health. There are so many people that are going through challenges. Some people are going through some things. Some people are struggling when it comes to their mental health. I've heard some people refer to what's going on right now as a mental health crisis. You can believe that or not, but there are definitely some issues out there when it comes to mental health. And all I want to do is encourage you to get better. Now, how do we get better? Just my personal opinion, just my 99 cents. Some of you may feel that, what I'm saying is worth my 2 cents or whatever, but I'm just giving you my 99 cents. That's all I'm giving to you. And this is what I want to encourage you to do. I want to encourage you to seize control of your mind. Whether you agree with me or whether you disagree with me, my personal feeling is we can actually seize control of our mind. And I feel like many of us forsake that because many of us have our moments. Many of us have struggles when it comes to our mental health, with our mindset. Some of us get into this quote unquote funk. And I understand that. I understand we have our moments. I understand that things, there are certain things that may happen to us through the course of our journey, through the course of our life, that can just take a toll on us. I totally get that. I've been there. I know people that have been there. So I know it's a real thing. With that being said, I want to encourage you to seize control of your mind. Get back that control because from time to time, we're going to get in situations where we feel like that we're just going to be down in the dumps. And I get that. I've been there as well. But for me personally, I've always had to remind myself when I get in a certain place in my life where I don't want to be, you know, I be feeling some type of way. I have to remind myself that I need to go back and get control of my mentality, get control of my mindset. And speaking of mindset, there are two types of mindsets. There is the growth mindset, and then there's the fixed mindset. The growth mindset is basically you putting yourself in a place that you're willing to learn, that you're willing to evolve, because that's what we're faced with from time to time. This world is evolving, society is evolving. So we must continue to roll with the punches, right? And then there's the fixed mindset. The people who have a fixed mindset are pretty much set in their ways. And I can speak on there because there was a point of time where I had a fixed mindset. And now I'm at a point where I do have a growth mindset. But with that being said, I am a continued work in progress. I'm working on that. I'm working to stay in that space of having that growth mindset. And I'm looking to grow even more. There's always room for growth. I heard somewhere that the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. And I received that. And that's what having a growth mindset is all about. Dwelling in that room to improve. That's what it's all about. And I feel like it's a detriment to our personal growth, our personal development, that we have that fixed mindset, that we get stuck in our ways, that we're not willing to grow, that we only see things where we are, where we currently dwell at. And I feel like there's more to life, there's more to our journey than where we are. And we just basically, we need to have the willingness to just get out there and get better. That's what it's all about. So keep growing, keep working on that, y'all. But going back to what I said as far as seizing control of our mentality, I definitely want to encourage you to do that. Whatever you are going through right now, just know that you're going through it. And I want to encourage you and let you know that you're going to get to a point in your life where you will say to yourself that it came to pass. Because what you're going through right now, it too shall pass. And I just want you to keep that in mind. And while you're working on going through what you're currently going through, I want you to work on seizing back control of your mind. Put yourself in a place where you will get better as soon as you can. Now, I know there are some things out there we can't rush. I totally get that. And there will be times, and there will be plenty of times where we just have to let things take its course. But in the meantime, we must persevere. You know, we must stick with it. We need to hang on as we go through it. And we can do it. In the meantime, work on getting control of your mind. And before I let you go, these are my last words. Because just remember this. Because our thoughts, what we think, can potentially determine what we say and how we speak. And I feel like that's very important when it comes to declarations and affirmations. What are you declaring? What are you affirming? What are you speaking into existence? What are you saying? And it starts with our thoughts. So I definitely want you to keep that in mind. And along with that, as we go along, what we say and what we speak and how we speak can potentially determine how we move. It could potentially determine our actions. So keep that in mind as well. But overall, it starts with the thoughts. It starts with our mind. What's going on in our mind, what we're thinking. It starts with the mindset. So I want to encourage you once again to get back the control of your mind. Peace and blessings to you as you continue your journey. So let me know what you think about this topic. Seizing control of your mindset, seizing control of your mind. Do you agree? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Do you disagree? Let me know what you disagree with. Feel free to leave a comment below. I welcome all feedback. I welcome all comments. So please let me know what you think about this topic. I am Reggie B, and once again, I appreciate you all tuning in as we continue in the month of June, the series of talks where we are talking about men's health in general on the Growth Times Infinity podcast. I definitely want to encourage you to check out the latest the latest episode of the Growth Times Infinity podcast on your favorite platform. Check out the latest episode. And along with that, we are speaking specifically about mental health awareness, men's mental health awareness on the Reggie the Growth Advocate YouTube channel. So tap in, tune in, check me out, y'all. And until the next time, keep growing and keep going.